told you. Just don't listen. Just don't listen.
Did you actually tell me to turn the light on?
Yes.
I didn't hear you say that.
Ready?
Okay.
Stop!
Why'd you do that?
You just tore it.
God, that's good. Yeah. Now my stomach's like going bats. Okay.
I gotta go pee pretty soon. Come on.
Is it up there now?
Yes.
Shit. Okay. Okay. Action!
Go back.
Or kind of action.
Go back.
Going back.
Excuse me. Gotta go pee.
Up. Jeez.
Scared the pee-pee out of me.
Don't ever try to do this first thing in the morning. It sucks.
Oh my gosh! Are we ready?
Go.
Ready, Marcus, and go!
Oh, I gotta
Good
go.
morning, everyone! Oh my gosh! What a crazy morning! Crazy morning. We are trying to get out the door to get to Harry's doctor's appointment at 8:30, and man, have we got to run. But I just wanted to say good morning to all the new folks, and hello and welcome back, everyone, to Loving It on Keto. How the heck is everybody doing? I have something to say.
Oh, better than we are.
Yeah, I have something to say.
Uh-oh.
You know, ladies, when you ask your husband or your partner or your boyfriend, you know, how does this look on me? Does it make me look fat? And they get this scrunched up, prune-looking look on their face like, oh my God, do I?
I gotta answer this question.
You know, during the headlights, and they say, well, you know, honey, it's not your most flattering look, and you know, the way that blouse just circles around your stomach and everything, you know, I just don't think you should wear it. And I say, well, I'm gonna wear it anyway.
Yeah.
That's what happened yesterday, you guys, and oh my gosh, I watched my video this morning. That's the video I don't want anybody to see. That flamingo shirt, I love it, but
I'm not taking it down.
It hits right, and then I've got the wrong underwear, and my pants are too tight, and oh my gosh, I look 20 pounds heavier. So you guys, you don't need to go watch that one because I'm telling you, I look like an idiot. And Harry, I just want to say thank you so much for being honest with me. And next time when I ask you, I will listen.
Uh-huh. You should.
I will.
Well, you know, you ask me all the time and I tell you the freaking
You do.
truth.
You tell me the truth. You've learned how to tell me the truth.
Well, yeah, it took a while.
But we can just delete that one accidentally.
No,
because
that's staying up.
We can delete it because, oh my gosh, it hits where my loose skin is. My stomach's all pooched out. You can hide a lot with tops, but I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, you guys, I know what I'm thinking today. It is Move It to Lose It February challenge. It is day 23. It's a no fast day. Eat when hungry, have 2 meals, no snacks, and lift some weights, you guys. Now, we have got to get out the door. We'll come back and then I'll do our, well, what is our weigh in here? We fixed this, right?
Yeah.
You guys, I weighed 178.8, didn't gain or lose. Harry weighed down 0.4 of a point. I was bloated yesterday.
That's because I didn't take a Tylenol last night. I've just taken my gout pill.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I got to ask.
But then again, it's going to be interesting about your weight tomorrow because you've been up since 3 o'clock.
I know it.
You got up and you have not been back to bed. So
Nope.
You guys, we'll come back. We'll do the big board. We had basically, you guys, we had ground beef and eggs yesterday. It was an OMAD day and I've got to figure all that out. But we've got to get out the door to get to the doctor and then I have to log in and go to work. So we'll come back. But ladies, just for reference, if they're honest enough to really tell you, listen to them. There. Oh, I just learned how to do the camera. I just changed the battery. I'm so proud of myself. Harry thought I broke it though because it's got a swivel on the head of the camera and I did something goofy.
Oh yeah, boy, you know, if anybody could screw anything up.
He was like, give me the camera, give me the camera. And I'm like, no, just drive. I'll fix it.
If you really need to hire someone to screw something up.
Just, I'm available. Hey, I'm available.
That's the one.
Look, you guys, we are on our way to the doctor and traffic is awful. Harry, you got 16 minutes to go, I don't know how many miles. So anyway, you guys, we're on our way to the doctor and we will share everything once we get out of the doctor's office. Harry, put your face this way because you're like
It's too freaking bright.
It's too bright. It's too bright. Okay, you guys, we will come back after we're done with the doctor. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, you guys, this morning trying to get ready. Harry dumped the camera, the light.
Bye.
No, I'm busy talking. I don't want to say goodbye. Harry knocked over one of the big lights. Yes, he did, but you know what? It did. Soft landing, soft landing. Crisis averted, crisis averted. Anyway, now I'm done talking, at least for a little bit. Well, you guys, we are done with the doctor. Harry got his complete exam and we showed the doctor the paperwork, and it was funny because he was reading it, then he looked over here, then he looked over here. I'm going to use his words. It's a miraculous recovery is what he used and what he said. Because I said, how could he have this myocardial, event and the atypical, I would have to read it to you guys and I probably will, but he said, your heart has the innate ability to heal itself if given the chance, and you guys have been working really hard on it, and I'm just amazed. Huh, Harry? He looked at it, he read it, then he shuffled it again and looked at them side by side.
Yeah,
and
so
was just
it's sort of like, did I just read what I read?
And then he said, I really want a copy of these. So it's really interesting that he used the word miraculous.
Yeah.
So you guys, I guess it's true. I guess the lower left ventricle of his heart and that area now there was no ischemic, it's TID, ischemic, I don't have the paperwork here, but there was like no dead tissue, everything was normal, even at stress level, everything was normal. The blood flow was normal, everything was normal. He said, yeah? He says, yeah. He's going, yeah. He used the word yeah about 5 times as he's reading through the papers, looking at this one. Yeah.
Then he went back and read, and then he went back to this. He's like,
because I said, well, we're concerned. I said, we're confused because if you read this, he goes, yeah, everything was normal. I said, well, look at what it was 2 years ago. And I specifically pointed to that area. And he goes, looked at it, then he grabbed these papers and looked at that, and then he grabbed these papers. It was just really interesting to see the look on his face and to hear him say, yeah, it's pretty much
that they can't
miraculous.
Explain it, but the doctors can't explain it. They don't have a way of explaining.
Let me turn it to you. You mean our doctors can't explain it other than saying it's a miracle?
Yeah,
it's miraculous. Some people can heal themselves. Some people
can heal themselves, right? So all I got to say is everybody, if you know anybody who has a heart problem at this point,
get him on keto as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Because, oh my gosh.
Because it's totally changed everything.
Well, you also asked...
It's more than just weight loss, guys.
Right.
It's not just weight loss. At least now I know for sure it's not just weight loss.
Well, also you asked him for the calcium test.
Yeah.
What was it? What's it called specifically?
Calcium. I don't remember what it's called.
Anyway, he asked for it, and the doctor looked at Harry. He goes, Harry, you just had the best test that would have shown blockages in all of your arteries and in your heart, and it just showed 100% normal, so you don't need that test.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of freaky. really weird.
And then he did say, well, you know, you've been on several statins and you can't take them, but you know, you could always, if you're concerned about cholesterol still, you know, there's this new one out called Repatha, and that's the one that Dr. Tanay, I said, well, we want to get I said, we've been working really hard on it, and so he ordered another lipid test and CBC panel and complete blood count and all of that, CBC and all of that. So he's going to have that done. We already have the appointment set up for tomorrow, so he's doing that tomorrow just to see the difference, because as everyone knows now that's doing the ketogenic lifestyle, carnivore and ketovore, cholesterol is not necessarily the bad guy anymore. And he knows us, so it was like, yeah, I wouldn't worry about it at this point, Harry. You know, patted him on the shoulder and then continued with his physical. But it's quite interesting to watch their reactions when they look at the paperwork. And I brought the test that he had done 2 years ago and this test, and he was like shuffling papers, and he was like, I need a copy of this. I'm gonna go take it and have the nurse scan it into your chart.
Yeah.
And he took the paperwork, by the way, back into his office after we were done.
Yeah. You know, you wanted to look at it.
I think he wanted to look at it closer. And because we even have pictures of the...
It sort of looks like a donut.
Yes.
All right? A bright light of donut. And then there's a dark area in the center. When you have a complete donut and there's no change in the donut all the way around, that's normal.
Well, then we need to get the paperwork to explain it.
The original one we had, the whole bottom of my heart was black. That's that donut. The bottom portion was basically black.
And when you...
Which means there's damage, there's no blood flow hardly any blood flow getting there. So this time I had it taken, and it was a complete donut. And then, of course, all the readings go along with it.
Ready, here we go, guys. I just went ahead and split up the turkey sandwich.
Thanks,
That's perfect.
that's great.
Then there's no arm wrestling. Oh, yeah. Go on.
Right.
Enjoy. Thank you. Okay, you guys, we ordered 2 turkey sausage patties and 2 eggs over medium. We are at USA because it's right across the street from the doctor's. And Harry wanted to sit down and discuss everything. So anyway, you guys, we will share more information and the paperwork because it's easier for you guys to see what we're talking about. And we'll share that when we get back home.
And I feel that's the whole reason why I'm going over this is because I know that everybody knows other people that are elder, have heart problems.
Or younger.
That have heart problems. And this is a way to avoid the situation. It looks like this is the way to go. And I would try to get this information through to anybody who's possibly having heart problems.
Yes, indeed. Start today. Don't walk, run, and throw away your bread, your rice, your potatoes, and get on the ketogenic lifestyle ASAP. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
We are at Whole Foods, and I'm getting some mushrooms. I'm getting some lion mane mushrooms, and I'm getting some baby Bella mushrooms because I'm missing mushrooms. So
Just bought a big package full.
I know, but I want fresh ones chopped up in butter, grilled, and tossed.
Oh, okay.
I think that'd be like delicious.
That'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. Can I make a stir fry and put some hamburger in it?
Yeah, you're good. For that.
What else do you want in it? Mushrooms, broccoli, and hamburger?
A little cheese.
Okay.
Is cheese good or bad?
Cheese is fine.
Okay.
Cheese is fine. But I'm here to see if they have my better stevia. So let's go to the...
Sweeteners.
Yeah, sweetener. I have monk fruit sweetener for those of you who can't have or don't like stevia. Zero carbs, zero sugar. Oh. Well, the interesting thing is it's 11% organic cane, as in sugar cane alcohol. But it says zero. It's $11, so it's quite expensive. They have sweet leaf drops. I think I'm gonna get one of these because I'm running out. I gotta have my vanilla flavor.
I know it. Yeah, grab one.
I'm gonna get one of these.
Yep. Cheese. Yeah, it's a pound?
Yeah.
Wow. $10 a pound almost.
Want some black pepper, feta cheese?
Yeah. Try it out.
I like feta. I think that'll be good on there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
We got something from Amazon I want to open up, but I'm just making sure I got all the paperwork because the doctor grabbed them all and he started reading all of your reports, and I just want to make sure I have everything. Looks like I do. They said the cysts on his kidney is fine. They're just little benign cysts. He said, but we'll watch them, but it's nothing to worry about. One's 5 millimeters, one's 1 point. Non-shadowing echogenic focus at the right mid-pole of doubtful significant, and then a 1.1 centimeter, which is a dinker, Dan. Little one. But you guys,
I'm surprised I could see things like that.
he said Harry's results were miraculous. He used the word miraculous, not a miracle, miraculous. He looked back and forth on the results and said the same thing the other doctor did, that your body can grow new blood vessels. And when he had his damage to the left ventricle part of his heart, it was maybe new enough when it happened that it was still in the healing stage. It wasn't like an old injury.
Well, no, I just had it.
It says, let me share you guys, because you guys are going to go, what? I'm going to share this real quick because it's so important. Let me read this. So, the conclusion in June of 2018 is an abnormal study. There appears to be a mostly fixed abnormality suggesting a prior myocardial injury within the inferior wall of the left ventricle. There is a subtle partial reversibility within the mid-inferolateral wall segment, and this is associated with hypokinesis in the inferior wall with injection fraction. So they said that the images in the supine position, there's a fixed apical defect. This extends through the inferior wall as a mild, extensive, partially reversible defect. The apical anterior wall also is fixed in a mild severity defect that appears to be worse in the resting images. When the patient is placed in the prone position, the apical and anterior apical defects are resolved fully, but the extensive inferior wall defect is improved upon slightly. However, there remains a mild abnormality which appears to be more fixed with subtle partial reversibility within the myo-inferolateral wall segment. So the topographic images reveal hypokinesis of the inferior wall, left ventricle, and diastolic volume. So if you look at this, this is what they're talking about, and it's hard to see. Where the white part is the blood going through.
Right. So you figure the whole circle is your heart. The whole circle.
Looking down through it.
Yeah. If you're looking at your heart, you know, basically on their graph system, this is the heart. So you've got each one of these is a ventricle.
Right. And in one position, it's you can barely see a little blood getting through, but in the other position, it almost is totally and then completely blocked as they move his body around.
Right.
Well, we didn't get this shot this time.
No, they don't do it that way now.
What it says is there is no evidence of transient ischemic dilation, which is called TID. The left ventricle size is now normal. The left ventricle size post-stress is normal. The right ventricle size at rest is normal. The left ventricular function post-stress was normal. Left ventricle function is normal. There is no significant perfusion or defects. Left ventricle perfusion is normal. There is no evidence of ischemia. You guys, that is so important
That is so important. What they show now is they show this circular.
Yeah, they do a circle, and if there was any problem, you would see a dip or
well,
a black area.
it shows all the numbers here.
Yeah.
So he went from
That's basically what you were looking at was
That's
a
what you were looking.
normal heart without any problems, basically.
0 is normal, 1 is mild, 2 is moderate, 3 is severe, 4 is absence of uptake, meaning no blood getting through, and everything that he did was a 0.
Yep.
So you're looking at a whole pie instead of the individual pies, pieces of the heart. So it's
kind of
all this normal and no transient ischemic dilation, no deadened, no tissue not getting blood supply, right? So lack of blood supply is what that means. So you guys, I guess his heart
I was touched by an angel, right?
Well, you could be. Thank you, God.
No kidding, right?
You know, that's not anything to laugh at.
It's kind of weird.
Absolutely
I'm sorry, but it's weird.
amazing.
Yeah.
It is. So the doctor, tomorrow he goes and gets a comprehensive metabolic panel, a lipid panel, and a complete blood count with P, LT, and differential, DIFF. So he gets this tomorrow, mañana. But I want to open this up, you guys.
Yeah, let's do this
So we
now.
are still
It's
in
enough of the
awe,
doctor crud.
and it's just amazing. I know it's very technical, but watching the doctors read it is the important thing. Watching the reaction.
Their faces are funny.
How they're looking at it. And when Harry asked for the calcium, it's the blood calcium, I forgot the name of the test, he looked at him like, why would you want that? You just had this whole thing done to see if you had any calcium, any blockages, any cholesterol built up blocking anything, and it said you were totally normal, Harry.
Yeah. So
You don't need it.
Go figure. I mean, if you guys could have saw what my blood system looked like before I had the heart operation,
if I could get those pictures.
and then hearing this, you'd be going, "Whoa, wait a minute! Did somebody?"
Arteries are the largest vessels in your body, and they were pieces of teeny string with little
Well,
balls.
it's the ones that wrap around your heart.
Yes, just crazy, you guys, crazy.
What do we got here?
Let's see, you guys. It doesn't say who this is from. Doesn't say what it is. It just says Wendy and Harry. So, I'm excited. Oh my gosh, I'm going, why are these so heavy? What is this? Let's see.
Somebody found them.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Are they? Let me see. They are. Woo-hoo!
Oh, wow,
Salted
what a
dark
trip.
chocolate express. You guys, I have been scouring the world for these. Oh, wow. And I got
Who sent
two of
them?
them.
Who sent
I
them?
got two of them.
Is there a card?
I don't know. I'm looking. Buy the cup. Let's see. Let's see what this says. Deborah, oh, you are so sweet. Enjoy the gift. You mentioned you were having difficulty finding this flavor. Love you guys. Deborah, oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Yeah, really, man.
Okay, so this is my most favorite skinny syrup in the whole entire planet, and it's the signature series. And when I'm looking through the plethora of all the flavors that are out there, I'm looking for this, the wrapper that they use, because it's black and it's got the gold on it. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Harry, you don't get any of this.
No, bull. She said
one for you, one for me.
That's right.
I'll put an H on yours and a... No, I won't do that. But you guys, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Turn on the coffee pot. We're having coffee.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yes, indeed.
Let's do
I'm
it.
having some right now, you guys.
You got it.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, Debbie. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Deborah. Do you go by Deborah? Debbie? Let me know. But thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Okay, you guys, I'm going to make kind of a stir fry. I'm hungry for mushrooms. And then so what I did was I measured out our mushrooms. These are baby Bella's. And I chopped those, but we went to Whole Foods, and you guys, I got some lion mane mushrooms, and these are so cool. These are the coolest, softest, like little pillows. Little pillows. Lion's mane is so healthy for you guys. They come in, they look like brains. Here, let me show you. And I like fungi. Look at this. Isn't this the prettiest? It looks like a little sponge. Look at this. It looks like a little sponge. Super soft, pillowy. So I got some of lion's manes because it's extremely healthy for you. So I'm going to put the mushrooms in. And then I am going to let the mushrooms, I'm going to season the mushrooms. And I don't put any oil or anything in with mushrooms because mushrooms will sweat. They will release a lot of water that is in them. So I'm going to put in just about a teaspoon of parsley. I'm going to put in some freeze-dried chives, about a teaspoon. I'm going to sprinkle in some organic no salt seasoning. I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of granulated California garlic granules. If you have garlic powder, that works too. Or if you have whole garlic you guys want to put in, that's fine. I just grab what I have in my cupboard. I've got some granulated onion as well. Put a little bit on there. And then all I'm going to do is just cover this and let it start sweating. Okay? When the mushrooms start sweating, then it'll start releasing the water and I'll start getting a broth in there. And once that happens, what I'm going to do then is put my broccoli in and I'm going to saute it in the mushroom juices, and then I'm going to add some Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of coconut amino acid, coconut aminos, and then I'm going to put a little bit of sambal oleic, which is chili paste, sambal oleic. Then I'm going to put my, depending on the sauce, I may or may not use some of my homemade bone broth. Just depends on how much sweating I get from my mushrooms and if I like the consistency. And then last but not least, I will put in my hamburger and I will heat that up and then I will start tasting. But I don't need to taste it yet, and I do need to let these mushrooms sweat. I'm going to let them cook, I'm going to let them sweat. So we'll come back in just a little bit. I put about half a cup of the broth in. Now I'm going to put some Worcestershire sauce in. A couple of teaspoons. I'm going to put 3 in. So a tablespoon. That smells good. I'm going to put a teaspoon of aminos in.
Okay, the organic?
Coconut aminos.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have any Bragg's aminos.
Right.
Now I'm going to put in about a teaspoon, just to give it a little bit of kick. 1, 2. 2 teaspoons of sambal oleic or chili paste, sweet chili paste if you like. Smell that? Yes, indeed. Now I goes in the beef. have a wok somewhere in my storage unit, but I don't have it anymore. But any pan will do, as long as you can get it nice and hot, and get your vegetables stirred, because I want my broccoli to stay firm. Mushrooms I want sweated and cooked. Then I want the hamburger to absorb the rest of the juices. Turn the heat off, and I'm going to give this a taste test. Taste a little mushroom, little beef. Woo! Good. Some salt. You know what I'm going to do? I think we deserve some eggs. I'm going to put 2 eggs in there. Kind of make it an egg roll in a bowl kind of a deal.
Yeah. Good idea.
Gotta find the ginger. Nutmeg. Oh, maybe what's this? Ginger. Little bit of ginger. Really a little bit. There we go.
I'm gonna have to start diffusing this window pretty soon.
Because it's a whole
Sun's
steamy.
Sun's starting to come in this window
Ah.
again. Time of the year again.
Now let's give it another taste test. Nice hearty spicy beef. Now, we like organic tamari, which is gluten-free. Just put a little bit on there across the top, because Harry likes soy sauce. If I had a little sesame oil, I'd put it on top, but I don't. Okay, and then for me, I just want a dinky little bit more of the aminos. And then we'll taste it. Okay, let's taste. Yep.
It's good?
Here, I'm gonna give you a little bit. Blow, it's spicy. Good?
Yeah.
Need more soy sauce or anything?
I don't know.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Think about it, you know, Wendy and I have been together for so long, it's like our tastes are the same.
Well, we know what we like.
You know, so if she likes it, I usually like it too, you know.
I'm gonna call this beef broccoli with mushrooms.
Yeah.
That's what I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys, you know what that means? Gotta eat now, but before we do, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. We are gonna have lemon meringue keto chow ice cream for dessert. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Is a nomad day. It's one big bowl of soup. I already know what I'm making in my head, so come back and I'll share that tomorrow, you guys. If you guys like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, ring the little bell, give me a thumbs up, you guys, and we'll see you right here
tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Yeah, get a big spoon, Harry. You're gonna need one because it's so good.
It's shoveling time.
It is. It's really good. I mean, that is really good. I've been craving mushrooms.